welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be unstuffing my cash envelope wallet. We're going to be stuffing my cash envelope wallet. We're going to be adding to my sinking funds, and then we're going to be adding to a couple of money challenges. So if you want to stick around and see how that goes, please stay tuned. Alright guys, so we'll get to this in just a second. I'll tell you guys what's in that. We are going to go ahead and go to our March section, and we are going to go find a cash envelope breakdown sheet. Not sure why I got this one printed first, because I always do my cash envelope breakdown first. So today we are going to be doing 30621. These are my categories that I am going to be stuffing for today. And then I always like to write down what I have left over. People ask me why I do that. I just do it because it just gives me a budget peace of mind. It's just something that I like to keep track of, because sometimes I have gone back to this section right here to see what did I have left over. So like I said, you do whatever works for you. All right, so let's go ahead and open up our cash envelope wallet, and this is the Conscious wallet. I did do a review on this wallet, so you can check that link right there if you want to check it out and see. And then also I'm going to be using my cash tray today, and I did do a DIY video on this to show you guys how to make your own out of whatever little box you can that you have at home, and I will put that link right there for you. All right, so just want to get that out because I know people ask me where I got that from. I actually made it from an old box I got from Ross. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. So for personal, and I'm just going to take the sheets out and put them to the side. And these right here are just the sheets that came with the Conscious wallet. And it does help writing these down to track on this, so because I wanted to give it a try. So we have $6 left. So I'm going to put this 5 over here because this 5 is what I put towards my extra debt. And then the $1 that I have left, I'm just going to stick it right here because that will go into my $1 challenge, which I am still doing and still going strong trying to do that. Personal, we have $6 left. Now this is out of order. I'm not sure where my mind was thinking, but it's okay. We will figure it out. All right, so I'm going to put these sheets to the side. All right, so next we have Dollar Tree. And in my Dollar Tree envelope, I have $1 left. That figures. And you do see on here that I need to change my ink. I said I was going to change my ink last time, but I never got around to doing it. It's an easy step. Just pop that out and put that in. All right, so you do see that I do have change left over here. And all of my change go inside of this little cute little pouch. I got this thing at TJ Maxx for like $6. It is like super cute. Let me show you guys how this thing opens up. It is like ridiculous cute. So it just has like this little extra, I guess, where it can expand more. So you can chunk like a lot of change in there. Yeah, it's just a little juicy contour. And it has a cute little clip on it. So I just put change in there. All right, so dollar will go into my $1 challenge. I'm going to put this over here. All right, so next for household, I didn't get anything for household. I'm pretty much set with that, so I didn't do anything with household. So that is pretty much that's pretty much set. All right, so household, we have $20, and let's do 306, and then we're gonna do remove. I'm going to do that. I got to do that for the other one. I just skipped dead over that. So that is going to be taken out. So that'll give us back to a 0 balance. And I don't know why I skipped over these doing that. All right, so 306. And then we did remove. And then remove 122. So that'll bring us back to 0. And then 306. And then remove. And then that's 610. So that'll bring us back to 0. All right, I forgot to do that. All right, so the $20 that I have here will go to my debt. So that is awesome. All right, so next we have Aiden, my son. And for him, I have $20 left. And remember, for his envelope, I always keep a, let's see, I'm sorry. I didn't write $20. For my son, I always end up keeping his cash that's in his envelope. I just roll it over to the next because, like I said, he's always needing pull-ups. So pull-ups and Pampers are so expensive, so I just roll it over to the next envelope. So for this one here, I am going to do 306, and then I'm going to do remove, and we're going to take the 71 cents out because I am going to take that and use that for something else. So we're going to have $20 left in his envelope. So for my son Aiden, we're going to have $20. This will go back in his envelope here. All right. All right, so next we have Beauty. So Beauty, remember I told you guys I need to get my nails done. So I am going to keep this cash in here. So we're going to have $30 left. And I am going to take the change out. So I'm going to do remove. And then we're going to do 84 cents. So that'll leave us with $30 left for health and beauty. And I cannot wait to go get my nails done. All right, so next we have gas. All right, so I know there's nothing left in gas. So in gas there is a zero balance. So we're going to do 0 for gas. All right, so next we have groceries, and you guys know there is nothing in groceries as always. All right, so we got groceries for that. All right, so next we have eat out. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, so eat out, I have $2 left. So we're going to do 306, and we're going to do remove, and then we're going to do 248, and that will be 0. So that is what we have left. We don't have anything left in this envelope. So $2 will go to my $1 challenge. Whoop, whoop. All right, so eat out, we have $2 left. All right, so next we have car maintenance. Car maintenance, like I told you guys, that I am just saving randomly to get to my $50 for my oil change that I'm going to have, that I'm going to need in a little bit, but not right now. So we should have 5, 10, 15, 20. So this will stay in this envelope here because this is just a running total. So we're going to put that back in there, and then I am going to put this to the side because I am not doing anything with that envelope. All right, so next we have planning and budgeting, which I know there is nothing in there. And this is where I got my paint also from Michael's too, where I painted my Moterm Croc Blue planner. And I will put that link up here for you guys to see how I actually did it. I was kind of nervous at first, but it actually came out pretty good. We're going to remove the 3 cents that is left, so that'll give us a 0 balance, okay? I'm just going to do 3 cents here. That's weird. All right, so next we have miscellaneous, and we don't have anything in miscellaneous. I told you guys that's just an extra envelope that I have in there just in case if I sell anything on the yard sale page. All right, so let's go ahead and count what we have for our debt. So what I have to add extra to my debt is $25, which is not bad. So I'm going to do $25 left over to put towards Capital One credit card. Okay, so I am going to I need a sticky. I am actually going to try this. This is a page flag. I'm going to try that to see how that works. And this pen here, guys, if you shop at Cloth and Paper, if you have these page flags, just to give you a little FYI, this pen here writes on this without smearing, and it dries super quick. It's a Uni pen. I am not sure what the name of this pen is, but this does write on these. So I will show you guys. So $25 to deposit, to checking, to pay credit card. All right, to pay. Yeah, this pen is the one that you want to get from Cloth and Paper so that you can use your page flags. And it should dry in just a second. I'm just going to put that there. It's clear. So look at this. This is nuts. As you can see, guys, it is not smearing. So if you do have these page flags and you do have like the transparent sticky notes, this pen writes on there. So, as I was trying for a long time to try to figure out what pen would write on those, because I do like them. But, all right. So there we go. All right, so I'm just going to put this up top right here real quick, and then that will be deposited into my account. Put this back in there. All right, so next we need to put our $1 in our $1 challenge. This time I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have $4 in my $1 challenge. So let's go ahead and see how much we're going to be stuffing for our envelopes today, and our sinking funds, and our money challenges. All right, so we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. See, I'm getting better with these 50s. Once I keep doing it, it's, you know, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 270, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, and 510. All right, so we got 310 that we are stuffing today. All right, so let me go ahead and grab my envelopes. And I don't have anything written down, but let me show you guys. I told you, when I have spare time, I just be jotting down stuff. So this junk looks terrible, but this is what we are going to be stuffing. So I'm going to be using this. I hadn't had a chance to put it on my book, but we are going to be stuffing this, and this is what we are going to be doing for today. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead with health and beauty. So for health and beauty, it looks like we are going to be stuffing $10. My appointment is, it's going to be $40 for my nails. So I just needed to add $10. So that should be, so let's go ahead and go to beauty. So that should be 20, 30, and we're going to add $10. So that'll give us 20, 30. That'll give us a good $40 for my nails, which is awesome. All right. And we are going, I got these out of order, so we are going to have to shuffle through them. All right, so 306, we are going to add $10. So that will give us our $40. All right, so we're going to put that in there. All right, simple, right? And we just did 110. All right, so for Dollar Tree, we are going to add $10 to that. So we are going to do 2 5. So let's go back to the front, and we're going to do 5, 10. So that is going to be $10 that we are going to be adding to our Dollar Tree envelope. So let's go ahead and find our Dollar Tree. All right, so 306, we're going to add, and then we're going to do $10. So that'll give us $10. All right, so Dollar Tree, 10, 10, and then 2 5s. All right. So I told you guys, I like to write stuff over and over, but it works. Makes it stick. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is eat out, and that is here. So for our eat out envelope, we are going to do, we're going to do $20. So we are going to add 110, and we're going to do 2 5s. So we're adding $20. And remember, I told you I like to have like some small bills, so just in case I need to tip pretty much the DoorDash drivers or wherever I go to pick something up, because like I said, I know it is a madhouse out there now for like eating out and getting stuff delivered to you. All right, so we're going to look through here. So we have eat out. So we are doing 306. We are going to be adding, and then we're going to do $20. So that'll give us $20. So I was going to put that in there. All right, so next we're going to do household. So we're going to go back here. Household is right here. So for my household envelope, I'm going to do $20. And I didn't use my $20 last time, but we're going to try $20 again, and we're going to do $120. So that is going to be $120 there. So we're going to stick that in there. So let's look through here. I need to make sure I have these pretty much organized next time because I'm like shuffling cards here. All right, so we're going to add cash, and we're going to do $20. Take $20, add $20. All right. So we're going to do that. All right, so next we have groceries, $80. All right, so we are going to add all right, so we're going to add 150, 120, and we're going to do 2 5s, okay? So we got 50, 2 20s, and then 2 5s. All right, so that should give us 50, 60, 70. That should give us $80. And my little son is up on his tablet again. So that's probably what y'all hear in the background. All right, so we're going to do groceries, and we are doing $80. So 306, we're going to add, and we're going to do $80. All right. Oh, gosh. Why did I put a line there? That made no sense at all. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that in there. Okay. All right, so that's $80. So next, let me go ahead and put 80. So next we're going to do car maintenance, and for my car maintenance, that is already $20 in there, and I will be adding one $5 bill to that. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, and we're adding one 5, so that's going to make it $25. So this is everywhere. All right, so I'm going to put that back in there. All right. So we have car maintenance, so we are adding one $5 bill. So let's do 5, and then we're going to do $25, okay? And I am going to take this sheet, 306. We're going to add $5, so that'll give us 25. We're getting close to my 50 bucks for my oil change there. All right, so next we have gas. For gas, I have down that I'm going to do $25 for that. So we're adding 25, and we're going to do 120, and we're going to do 15 for that, and that will give us the $25. So 120 and 15. So let's go back, and we're going to do gas there. All right, so we have, oops. All right, so we got gas, and then we're going to do here. So we're going to do 306. We're going to add, and then that'll be $25. So that'll make our balance $25 there. All right, so now for personal, which I know is the first one. So for personal, I am going to give myself $30. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we got $30. So I'm going to do 120, and I'm going to do 110. So that's 120, and that's 110 there. So we have $30. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then my sheet. So we got 306, we got add, and then we got $30. So that'll make our balance $30. So let's do 30 here. All right, so let's go ahead and put that back in there. So for my son Aiden, like I said, we don't have to buy Pampers that will pull-ups that much for him, which is awesome. So we are going to add one $10 bill to his envelope. So he already has $20, so we're going to do 110. So that will make him have $30. All right, so we're going to add 110, and that will have him at $30 there. So 306, we're going to add, and then that'll be $10, so that'll make it $30. So we're going to put that there. All right, so the last but not least, we have planning and budgeting, and I do not need to get too much stuff. I'm just going to add $10 this time, and then we're just going to do one $10 bill for that. So 306, we're going to add, and we're going to do $10, and then we have $10 left. So that will be right here, and then we're going to do 110. So like I said, I really don't need I don't need a lot from planning and budgeting. So I got enough stuff now. All right. So, all right. And then for miscellaneous, we don't have anything in that. So that basically is our breakdown for our cash envelope stuffing. So let's go ahead and roll up our, let's go ahead and flip to our sinking funds breakdown. All right, move that up a little bit. Okay, so for our sinking funds, we have this envelope is what I do my sinking funds in, and then I have this envelope where I do my money challenges. So I do need to add, let's see, property taxes switch, and I need to add my birthdays, because these were ones that I added that were extra. Mo terms, we have Aiden savings, we have home, and then we have for his boots. All right, so those are the ones that I add. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for this. So let's get started, guys. All right, so like I said, I am like super excited about this envelope because your girl needs some new clothes. All right, so for Tina's clothes, what we have left over, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. All right, so we got 105. And then I have that I will not be adding anything to this envelope. I'm not going to add to all of my envelopes this time. So I just have like a small sinking fund stuffings. And like I said, it's okay if you can't add to them every single time. That's just life. That's just being realistic. If you can't, you can't. Okay, so for my car, I will be adding something to that. And for my car, I will be doing $10. So I'm going to add $10 and we're going to do 110. So let's see what we have inside here. So we got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So we're going to do one $10 bill. And we have 100. So that will definitely make that 110. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, and 510. So we just want to make sure that I just like to count it over just to make sure that I have it all, because it's easy to kind of skip stuff. So next we have Aiden's clothes, and let's see what we have in here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, and 2, 4. So we have $104, and I won't be adding anything to that. So that will make me have 104. All right, I told you guys I'm not adding too much to this. All right, so next we have Christmas, which I told you guys I love this envelope. This is exciting. So for Christmas, let's see how much we have. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25. All right, so we got $125. And we will be adding $10 to Christmas. All right, so we're going to add one $10 bill. So that will make us have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 20, 25, 30, 35. So that'll make us have $135 for our Christmas envelope. All right, so next we have electric. So for electric, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so we got 130 for electric, and I'm not adding anything to that, so that's going to stay the same. This is basically, I'm just making a surplus for next year. I missed this year doing this, so I'm just stacking up money in an envelope. I'm stacking up money in an electric envelope because if the electric bill gets high for next month, I can just pull out of this to add to it if I need extra for it, because in the wintertime, it always just like skyrockets. It's just crazy high. All right, so for property taxes, let's see what we have. So we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15. So we got 115 for property taxes, and I will be adding $10 to that. So we're going to do 110. And my property taxes isn't due until June the 7th, but I'm just starting this because they don't send the bill out until April. So that way I will have some cash stash for that. So we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so we got 125 for our property taxes. Okay. All right, so next we have switch. So for my switch, I'm not going to add anything to this. And my switch, I do have $15 in there. So we aren't adding anything to that. So that'll be straight up $15. So like I said, I've already got the game system, so should be fine for a little bit. All right, so for birthdays, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So for birthdays, we have $85. All right, so we have nothing that I'm adding, so that'll be $85. And we are going to go add up all our numbers for our cash envelope breakdown and then for our sinking funds also after we finish this. All right, so next we have MoTerms. MoTerms, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So I have 35 from MoTerms. Y'all remember when I first started this, I had like $5 in there. I didn't have anything in there. All right, so $25. All right, so for all of my envelopes, they started out super small. All right, so for Aiden savings, let's see what we have. Oh, I skipped AirPods. That's what I skipped. Okay, all right, peep this out, guys. So he got me some AirPods, and I was like, I am saving for them. I was like, no. But I was excited, though, so I was very grateful. But I was like, dang. I was saving in my envelope. So for my AirPods, which I don't need this envelope anymore because I got them. So this is the deal with that. This is what I really wanted to tell you guys. All right, so for my AirPods, I had $80 in there since he got me AirPods. So what I did was I'm going to move that into my home envelope, which I am like so grateful. Those things are like so useful. So I took the money and I rolled it over to home, and then I ended up getting a bed set comforter. So so what I did was I'm going to take the rest of the money. I am going to put this in my home envelope. So this will be added to that. And I also going to add, so for my AirPods, I can just go ahead and just balance this out because I don't have this envelope anymore because I got my AirPods, which I am so thankful for. So I am going to add this to my home envelope. So when I get to that envelope, we will put this cash in there. So that's what that is, okay? All right, so I was like, let me make sure I remind myself to tell y'all that he got me AirPods. So I don't need this envelope anymore, so I will have to take this out and change it to something else. All right, so let me just hop to my son's savings real quick, and we'll check and see what's in his little envelope. All right, so I did switch a couple 50s out. So we have 100, 50, 200, 50, 320, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right, so we got $140, which he has up 100. I keep doing that with his envelope. So we have $340 for his envelope. So we are just going to add a $20 bill for his. All right. So let's see how much he will have after this. So I'm going to do $20. So he should have 1, 50, 2, 53, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he should have $360 in his little envelope. I like to make sure that I add something to his every single time, even if it's just $10 or $20. So we do 120. All right, so for next we have our home. And for our home, we just have a straight up $50 bill in there. So remember I told you I was going to add what was left from my AirPods, and I did use some to get like a new comforter set. It was like a 10-piece comforter set from TJ Maxx, so it was like nice. It was like one of those things where they only had a couple, so you know if you came back the next day or even hours later, it will be gone. So that's why I went ahead and hopped on it. So home, we are actually going to be adding a $20 bill to that. So I'm going to take a $20 bill and I'm going to actually add it to this. So we have $50 already for home. And so we got 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. All right, so we got $86 in our home envelope. Hopefully I didn't confuse you guys. All right, so we have $86, so we added $36 to this. All right, so transferred $16 from AirPods envelope. And I just, like I said, I like to write notes here so you guys can see. All right, so then for the boots, I'm not going to add anything to that. So let's see what we have in there. I'm just going to do 0. And this is just this little envelope here. So inside we have $50 left for that. So that is $50, and I didn't add anything to it this time, so it's still going to be $50. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to pause, and I'm going to go ahead and add up my numbers because you know I like to add up my numbers. And then we have 2 10s left, but let's go ahead and add up our totals real quick. $30 plus $1 plus $2 plus $20 plus $20 plus $20 out of 3. Oops. All right, so we got 99.03. All right, so let's go ahead and add up our other columns. So we got 10, 10, 20, 25, 30, 10. All right, so we got 220 for this. Perfect. So we got 40, 10, 1, 2, 80, 25, 30, and then we got 10. All right, so we got 290. All right, so that's what we got for this sheet. So let's go ahead and add up our other breakdown sheet here. So for our sinking funds, let's see what we have. We got 105 plus 100, 104 plus 125 plus 130 plus 115 plus 15 plus $85 plus $25 plus 340 plus 50 plus 50 plus 80. All right. So we got 1,324. Awesome. We got 10, 10, 10, 20, and then we got 36. All right, so we got 86 there. All right, so let's see what we got here. So we got 105 plus 110 plus 104 plus 135 plus 130 plus 125 plus 15 plus 85 plus 25 plus 360 plus 86 plus 50. And we got 1,330. All right, so we have all of our numbers pretty much entered and typed in. All right, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and go to our monthly challenges, which is back here. And we are going to add this to our monthly challenge envelope here. And I'm going to put this over here. All right, so this is for our $1,000 challenge. And this one always ends up curling up really crazy. All right, so for a $1,000 challenge, we are going to be adding 2 10s to that. So we should have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. All right, so we got $80 for our monthly savings challenge. So we need to go ahead and do 2 envelopes here. Sure. All right, so we got 1, and then we have 2. All right, so we are making progress on our monthly challenge for our $10 envelope, which is awesome. All right, guys, so I think this is about it for our cash envelope stuffing, for our sinking funds, and then my money challenges. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.